show your mean, mean pride.
Okay guys, I am back again with the broken Atari 5200 board that me and my dad have been working on for the last week or so. And like I mentioned in my previous video, we were going to replace the busted sound capacitors that were on here. And as you can probably tell, I don't know if you really can on camera, but these are two brand new sound capacitors that were just soldered into the board just a little while ago. And now hopefully there will be no more static coming out of this thing's audio signal. So if I will turn this over, you'll be able to see that we did the best soldering job that we could. I don't know how well you'll be able to see because the camera's a little bit blurry, but with these 4 solder points here, it's very clean and very streamlined looking. I think that we did a pretty good job getting this thing back up and running again. Only time will tell. We'll get this thing hooked up in a minute and we'll show you guys how this thing works. Hopefully we'll actually get a sound signal coming out of here, but if not, then, you know, we gave it a good try, and, you know, it was a little fun tinkering with this thing at least. So I'll get the TV and I'll get this thing put back together, and now we will see if this thing works now. So hold on a second guys, and we'll get this thing put back together. Well, it took about a week of work, but now we finally have this thing all put back together and up and running again. And as you can see, it looks very, very pristine and very, very clean. And it was a pain in the butt to get the metal plates back on, but we managed to do it, and now I have this thing hooked up to my TV to demonstrate the new sound capacitors that we just put in here. So now I can finally get a clean audio signal out of here rather than hearing nothing but static, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be throwing in this game here, the Atari 5200 version of Missile Command. So let's turn on the TV and let's hear what it sounds like. When I first got my 5200, that's all I could hear was just that static noise, but now that I'll put the game in, I'll actually get a clean audio signal, and the game will sound and look just like it should. So let's go ahead and press start. And for this game I'm going to be using the standard 5200 controller. So let's hit start, and I'll demonstrate this thing working. And as you can hear, we now have sound. So it took a week, but we finally got it. And just go ahead and play a couple of rounds and just demonstrate this thing a little bit more. There we go. So as you can see, this thing now works. So I am very happy about that. I can now actually hear what my games sound like. And everything looks and sounds just as it should back in 1982 when this thing came out. I know I'm sounding like a really big geek, you know, when saying that I'm very happy that a thing from 1982 finally got a thing to work, but I'm still very proud of this thing. I think that we did a very good job getting this thing to work again. And it was a very, very easy fix. So I guess for the next game I'm going to throw in, I'm going to go ahead and get out the trackball controller, because it's just sitting over here. And here it is, this giant behemoth of a video game controller. So I'll unplug the standard controller, put that off to the side, and go ahead and put the trackball in. Okay, so we now have that plugged in, and now this is ready to go. So let's go ahead and get a game that supports the trackball. Games such as Super Breakout, which I think is a really great version because you really get a lot more precision playing with this thing rather than playing with the standard joystick. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And I know this game really doesn't have a whole lot of audio in it, but I just want to demonstrate the trackball controller in action here. So let's select a different game mode here. You have to use the number pad here to select a different game. Let's do this one. So, go ahead and hit start. As you can see, this thing is very smooth and very, very precise. It surprisingly still works flawlessly after all these years, so let's go ahead and fire out the ball. Play a couple rounds here and demonstrate. And just for the record, I absolutely suck at Super Breakout. Crap. Let's go ahead and fire out one more, because I'm pretty sure that you guys get the idea. And this thing is very smooth, like I said before, and it's very precise. That's why I think that this game is the best to be used with the trackball controller, because you need a lot of precision to be really good at this game, which apparently I'm lacking right now. But you guys get the idea. I now have a fully functioning Atari 5200, and I am very, very pleased and very proud about that. I think that we did a very good job getting this thing to work. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed, and I'm really pleased and really proud that this thing now works. So really want to thank my dad, and really want to thank everyone out there on YouTube for sticking with me and really helping me get this thing to work again. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, guys, have a great day.